if you polled Xbox fans and asked them, what game do you want Xbox One X enhanced the most? I have a feeling the winner of that poll would be The Witcher 3. And a lot of Xbox fans are getting the Witcher 3 is getting Xbox One X enhanced, and we're going to talk about all the details right now. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And sorry, no Xbox 2 podcast today. It was a pretty busy day for me with school and everything. I'm going to shoot for doing one tomorrow with Jez, and if me and Jez can't make it, I'm still going to do a live podcast tomorrow. So mark that down on your calendar. Tomorrow, Xbox 2, a lot to talk about. This video is going to be about The Witcher 3. People love this game. It's, when you talk to gamers, when you see polls on the internet, people think, and rightfully so, that The Witcher 3 is the best game of this entire generation. And when the Xbox One X was announced, and even when the PS4 Pro was announced, CD Projekt Red, there was originally weren't going to do anything for The Witcher 3 for the Pro. And people just assumed they weren't going to do anything for the X. But then at the reveal of the system, and they had games scrolling on the side, there it was, The Witcher 3, the holy grail of Xbox One X enhanced games. You know, the game of the generation. Maybe the game of the last 3 generations to a lot of people. You know, the best action RPG out there. A game that I failed to, kind of sadly to admit that I haven't finished. I know I have 70, 80 hours in the game, but I have not finished the main game. But I'm always looking for a reason to maybe put aside the newer stuff to go back to it. And I know how good it is. It is an absolutely amazing experience. But in a series of stories on Xbox Wire, they are detailing all these games that are getting Xbox One X enhanced. Yesterday they talked about Titanfall 2, and today they're talking about Witcher 3. It's a pretty good series. I recommend you guys check it out on Xbox Wire. And they interviewed someone from CD Projekt Red to talk about all the upgrades coming to The Witcher 3, and it's getting people excited. So first off, they asked him, what specifically is your developmental team doing to enhance The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for Xbox One X? And he goes on to say, with the additional power of the Xbox One X, we are able to deliver The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt in 4K, while providing numerous visual tweaks such as higher quality shadows, ambient occlusion, and texture filtering, as well as higher resolution textures and all-around performance boost. Now that sounds pretty damn good to me. They also go on to say, how do you expect fans of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt will respond to seeing playing on Xbox One with these enhancements? We think Xbox users who haven't played The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt or are looking to relive Geralt's final adventures on a new console will be happy to see what we've achieved. This is also kind of an interesting next question, because he talks about how easy it was to get the game running on an Xbox One X, and we've heard that same comment from a lot of different developers in the past. The question was, how has the process been getting the game up and running on the X? And the answer is, with the Xbox One X being part of the Xbox One family of consoles, we didn't have to worry about compatibility, and we're free to focus on what we could do to enhance the game. The implementation process for the new visual features was also rather hassle-free, and something Microsoft assisted with us all the way. And they definitely talk about 4K being the enhancement they were most excited about leveraging for Witcher 3 on the Xbox One. But, of course, 1080p users can still take advantage of it because there's super sampling, and they believe that 4K is the next step for the gaming industry to achieve more in terms of visuals. So, are you guys excited to play Witcher 3 once more, or for the first time on the Xbox One X? I'm seriously considering it. I know I have a considerable backlog of games to play, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime game here, folks. And I know if you want to play the best version of The Witcher 3, play it on PC, where you can get the options galore, where you could play it in 4K 60 frames, because it's not going to be 60 frames on the Xbox One X, unfortunately. It's going to be 4K, and it's going to be 30. And I'm sure Digital Foundry will get their hands on it and tell us all about everything that is new in comparison to the regular Xbox version, and then especially compared to the PS4 Pro version. So if you're a PC user, play it on PC, you'll enjoy it. But if you're a console user, this is going to be the best version of The Witcher 3. You know, the definitive version of Witcher 3. And there's a lot of people that are going to be extremely excited about that, to take Geralt back on those adventures in 4K, HDR, the higher quality assets, and the performance boosts that it's provide. We're getting close, man. The Xbox One X will be here in 6 days. I saw people getting it from their Taco Bell winnings today. So the console's out in the wild to fans and reviewers. It's getting close. The hype is building. I just hope this patch is coming close to launch. They didn't really mention if it was going to be, when it was going to be, but I have a feeling it is going to be close to launch. You know, there are about 70 games, Microsoft said, if you watch one of my previous videos, that they're aiming to have in the launch week for the X, which is quite a lot. You know, I think I have like 6 or 7 on my console right now that are updated, which, if you guys want to prepare, make sure you click on the 4K downloads in the system settings, so you download all those patches in advance. Titanfall 2's was yesterday. Maybe The Witcher 3 will be in a couple days. I know Halo 5 is getting its 4K patch tomorrow. So it's an exciting time. It's an exciting time for Xbox fans. It's exciting times for gamers in general. It's an exciting time for the industry. We have a new console from Xbox coming out. We have the new Nintendo system doing gangbusters, and Sony, you know, leading the charge, doing extremely well. It's a great time for gamers, no matter what console you play on. And I'm excited to get my X next week and check out all the 4K goodness on my 4K TV, and maybe replay one of the best games ever made, Witcher 3. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, consider subscribing for more content, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.